Every day, something dramatic happens in the Caribbean that affects our lives. We'll give you the details. We'll give you the facts on Caribbean Perspective with Eddie Frederick. Host Eddie Frederick.
Welcome to Caribbean Perspective. So glad you can join us. The story that takes the lead in today's edition for Thursday, 14th March 2024, and brought to you in association with our friends at Antillean Group. Haiti continues to take the spotlight as civil war looms in the midst of its chaos. Details after this important message.
Believe in our strength, we'll stand by you. Protection from all perils big and small. Reassurance we give, it's so clear to see. Peace of mind, that's our service guarantee. We look after all our family. Yes, we do at every opportunity.
Antillean Group, underwriters of all classes of insurance solutions for your protection and investment. Live well financially.
Welcome back. Jamaica hosts high-level profile meeting to determine future of Haiti. Andrea Chisholm of TVJ News reports.
CARICOM heads of government are still locked in a high-level meeting here at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel, discussing the ongoing political and humanitarian crisis in Haiti. We've been here from about midday awaiting statements from stakeholders, and about an hour ago we had opening statements and officials indicated that the talks are progressing well. But although there's progress, the chairman of CARICOM and that is Dr. Irfan Ali, said the discussions have not been easy.
All day, all the stakeholders were in different meetings with one focus, that is to present options, to present ideas to the Haitian people so they can refine and own the solutions that will be presented. So I am very optimistic. I'm very confident that we have found commonality and we have found a common path through which we can support a Haitian-led solution and a Haitian-owned solution for the prosperity of Haiti and for the stability of Haiti.
Now, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the situation in Haiti is now at a tipping point and it is time for decisive action. He said the fear of a civil war is now real and it cannot continue, as the Caribbean has a long-standing tradition and reputation as a zone of peace.
Haiti needs new, cohesive, domestic resolve and the requisite support from its partners. The people of Haiti deserve the opportunity to experience another way of being, to determine their destiny, to secure their rights, and to be free from oppressive forces within and without. This will therefore require a long-term reconstruction and support plan from the region and the international partners.
Now, we've also had reports of the Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry being locked out of his country and in Puerto Rico. There have also been calls in Haiti for Mr. Henry to resign. Now, the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who was also here earlier today, urged political stakeholders in Haiti to expedite the political transition, and he also announced more support.
We support the plan to create a broad-based, inclusive, independent presidential college that would, in particular, first take concrete steps to meet the immediate needs of the Haitian people. Second, enable the swift deployment of the multinational security support mission. And third, through that deployment, through a reinforced Haitian National Police, create the security conditions that are necessary to hold free and fair elections. The United States Department of Defense is doubling its approved support for the mission from $100 million to $200 million. And that brings the total U.S. support to $300 million for this effort. I'm also announcing additional humanitarian assistance for the people of Haiti, $33 million to further support their health and food security.
Now, despite the announcement of that support by the U.S. Secretary of State, there are still calls for the United States to do more to stem the flow of illegal guns to Haiti. So, Janella Herman will be here throughout the rest of the evening. We are expecting a closing press conference from the CARICOM heads. We're not sure what time that press conference will take place. Our estimate was about 5:30, but since we were running behind schedule, we don't know if it will go into 9 o'clock tonight or when, but we'll be here giving updates. But you can see behind me that a number of officials are down in the passageway. Some are to my right. Persons are still here at the Pegasus awaiting the outcome of discussions as to how we are going to fix the situation in Haiti.
In the meantime, the United Nations speak out on the Haiti crisis. ZNS News brings us more.
The United Nations Security Council members also anticipate a resolution to the multi-dimensional crisis in Haiti. They strongly condemn the continued destabilizing of criminal activities of armed gangs and pressures the international community to redouble its efforts to provide humanitarian assistance to the population and support the Haitian National Police. Council members heard Kenya's briefing on the ongoing planning efforts on the deployment of the MSS mission to Haiti and the international pledges made. They stressed the need to create security conditions conducive to an inclusive political process as well as free and fair elections in Haiti. Now, the United Nations Security Council members urged the Haitian government and all relevant parties to protect the safety of United Nations staff, all civilians, including foreign nationals.
You're listening to Caribbean Perspective with Eddie Frederick, in association with our friends at
Antillean Group, underwriters of all classes of insurance solutions for your protection and investment. Live well financially.
A CARICOM meeting on Haiti features a perspective from Lydon Davis of ZNS News again, who has some details.
The turmoil in Haiti dominating headlines across the region today, and leaders of the Caribbean community are taking a proactive approach to find some resolve to the ongoing crisis. We've been waiting most of the afternoon for the closing press conference of a high-level meeting on Haiti at the Pegasus Hotel in Kingston, Jamaica, featuring regional leaders, including Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis. International reports state that United States Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is also in Jamaica for those discussions. CARICOM Chairman and President of Guyana, His Excellency Mohammed Irfan Ali, said talks seeking to bring stability and normalcy to Haiti were ongoing, but Haitian stakeholders are not where they need to be. Powerful gangs began launching attacks on key government targets across Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, since February 29th. We will continue to follow this developing story and provide you with CARICOM's position on Haiti as soon as we get it.
The Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry has agreed to resign on the condition that a transition council and temporary replacement have been appointed. This comes after an emergency CARICOM meeting in which Dr. Kenny Anthony and the other two members of the Eminent Persons Group led talks on ways to curb the political unrest and violence in Haiti. Miriam Montu of DBS News World reports.
The question now is, what will the gangs do now that Ariel has gone, because they were asking for him to go?
That was Earl Huntley, former CARICOM ambassador to Haiti, on what will happen now that Haiti's Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, has agreed to step down. An eruption of violence within Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, on February 7th led to a CARICOM emergency meeting in Jamaica on Monday 11th March 2024. Following the meeting, Ariel Henry, Haiti's Prime Minister, agreed to resign once a transition council and temporary replacement have been appointed. Huntley says that this latest development will aid in moving the country to elections at some point.
The other factor that one has to take into account is a guy called Guy Philippe, who had led the opposition, the removal of Aristide in 2004 at the behest of the Americans and the French, and who was then convicted of money laundering by the Americans and was released last year from jail. He came back, and in January he was calling for revolution and for the removal of Ariel. He had led demonstrations on February 7th with a paramilitary group called BISAP.
In addition, he says that prominent Haitian gang leader Jimmy Cherizier, alias Barbecue, who has been instrumental in the recent upsurge in violence, has not committed to withdrawing his forces. However, Barbecue says that he will observe the next course of action. Huntley says that neither CARICOM nor the OECS have looked at the possibility of an immigration policy for innocent Haitians trying to flee the country. However, he adds that most Haitians would rather go to places with greater economic opportunity.
The CARICOM countries maintain, most of the CARICOM countries, except St. Vincent, I think, and maybe Barbados now, they all maintain visa policies against Haitians, which I think is contrary to the spirit of the single market, because it's supposed to have freedom of movement, and you really should not have visa restrictions against the Haitians. The Haitians have never challenged it, but I think if it was challenged at the CCJ, they would win. So I cannot see them accepting that either. And people emigrate. People go to where they can find opportunities.
Huntley says he believes that the best way forward for Haiti would be to find a solution to the security issue.
Even if you have a multinational force coming in, and the multinational force that is being spoken about is a force of policemen to bolster the Haitian police. But when you look at the weapons that the gangs have, you really need superior fighting power. You really need, I think, an army to deal with this. And the other problem is that operationally, I don't know how it is going to happen. These are gangs who are not. These are not people in uniform. It's not a regular army that can go and fight against. So you're going to see Soleil where Barbecue and these people is. They're just going to melt into the population.
Huntley says that currently Haiti has no elected institutions as the lower and upper house have expired. Moreover, he says that voter turnout at the last election was only 20%. For the DBS News World, Miriam Montoot reporting.
In other news, Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has knocked the opposition in Trinidad and Tobago for saying there is no police investigation underway following the removal of the director of the Strategic Services Agency, the SSA. More in this TTT News item.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has knocked the opposition for saying there is no police investigation underway following the removal of the director of Strategic Services Agency, SSA. Speaking to reporters on Tuesday, Dr. Rowley said there has been clamoring from the opposition bench for the parliament to meet on the matter. Last week, MP Dr. Rudal Munilal and Senator Jayanti Lachmidial wrote a request to MP Keith Scotland, who is the chairman of the JSC on national security, requesting a joint select committee be convened regarding the matter. But Dr. Rowley said he believes the request was a mischievous one by the opposition.
I said in English that the government responded to information from the police. Any kindergarten child will then know from that there is a police investigation going on. And that's all I say to you. So it is quite mischievous for a member of parliament to come out and say that no investigation is taking place and therefore the parliament should investigate it. What they are attempting to pretend, because they know better, is that the government could come and go to the parliament and start talking about the innards of a police investigation. And in the event that any person is held accountable, the person can have all kinds of claims of misconduct on the part of the government and the Prime Minister. I said before.
I am Eddie Frederick. This has been Caribbean Perspective, a whole new approach to highlighting developments in the Caribbean.
In the meantime, please follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily regional news and more, in association with our friends at Antillian Group.
Believe in our strength, we'll stand by you. Protection from all, perils big and small. Reassurance we give, it's so clear to see. Peace of mind, that's a service guarantee. We look after all our family. Yes, we do at every opportunity.
Antillian Group, underwriters of all classes of insurance solutions for your protection and investment. Live well financially.